Hi everybody, thanks for watching Access Hockey MI. We've been doing YouTube Lives the last couple of weeks, so we thought we would film something for you guys this time. Recently, the Red Wings have acquired 2 picks it's not the off season, but they've acquired 2 picks from college, one it being Taro Hirose from Michigan State University, and one being Ryan Kuffner from Princeton. You want to start us off? We're going to talk about him.
You want me to talk about Hirose?
Yes.
Great. Hirose, we watched him with Michigan State. He came out of Michigan State. He was with, we watched him at the Duel with a D. He's a feisty player. He's extremely talented. I think he's very fast. He's very smart. And that's one thing that, when talking to Blash, I mean, he's had 2 points in his first 2 pro games already, which is really impressive.
It's huge, yeah.
And he's only completed 3 seasons of college
and for
hockey.
I think for Red Wings fans, it's like,
points already. That's okay, my hero. But talking to Blash, he was saying, and even Vanek, Cronwall, they all talked to the media after his first 2 games and were saying how, he's an incredibly talented playmaker. He's very fast. He's very smart. He's anticipating that next move before the puck even touches his stick, which that was evident in college, I think, when we watched him play. He is very fiery, too. He's kind of an instigator sometimes, but he's kind of squirmy, so you can kind of just scooch his way out.
Yeah, and he's done 3 seasons in college, so we picked him up right before he got to his senior year.
I don't think he minds too much.
No, I doubt it. But he had 24. She's got no
chicken scratch. It says 24 points.
24 points in 34 games, and then he ended that season in 50 points in 36 games. Is that what that chicken scratch means?
It's exactly what the chicken scratch says. So he's obviously improved, and he was an alternate captain too.
Well, it's already shown in the 2 points, and we always say, we've said it millions of times, players will say it all the time, it's not all about the points, they will come, so they're going to come.
But they came for him already.
Well, it's encouraging for Red Wings fans, for the Red Wings organization, for him, that he's already been able to get some points. I mean, they're assists, but hey, those are so important.
Points.
They're so important.
It's a huge deal for the team, though, too, because he's a younger kid. He's 22, so he's got that young blood. He can come along the younger players that, they're in development right now. They might be struggling to kind of find their legs in the NHL, and he's already out there going, all right, this is how you do it.
Yeah.
So he's been already a huge asset to the team.
Yeah, and I think that his years in college have helped that out. So Ryan Kuffner actually spent all 4 years in college. He graduated, or he was with Princeton before he came to us. So that's 4 seasons, and he was undrafted from the OHL and the NHL, so no one picked him up.
I think he was eligible for the NHL draft in 2016, and just
no one picked him up, and he did say that encouraged him and pushed him to do as good as he did. He ended his 4 seasons with 75 points in 132 games,
all-time school record.
So that's it's a huge deal, and he has played 2 games. He doesn't have any points yet, but of course those will come. And he's just getting his legs under him too, but Blashill also said about him, and I think these 2 guys have that in common, where it's not just hockey when the puck touches your stick. They're always thinking about it. They're one step ahead of everybody.
They're anticipating the open ice and what to do with it when they get there.
Yeah. Coach Blashill is encouraged that he needs to be that scoring winger. He needs to be, and I think that's what they've got in mind for who they're picking up.
And
if the offense.
Yeah, and he's patient with it too. He's not going to. One thing we've noticed about college hockey, and we're keeping up with it a lot more lately, they're just shoot. They get right to the zone, they're firing that puck, and that can be a good thing. It can be a bad thing because they're not taking the time to think about it, but at the same time, they're getting those chances. So it's kind of a give and take here. But both of these skaters, Hirose and Kuffner is a lot more patient, I think, than Hirose. Hirose's like the shoot it as soon as
which seems to work.
Yeah,
except
when you get
he
the
does
lane.
Have those 2 assists, so it shows that he was patient. He made the play.
They're both smart, so they can set it up,
yeah.
But they both have. I think Hirose's a little bit more offensive minded. Kuffner's a little bit more patiently offensive.
Just super quick, we've been kind of spitballing this. Do NHL players pass more than they shoot nowadays? And we all see it during games where, you're on the power play and everybody in the crowd's going, shoot! And they're just not shooting the puck, and they're always waiting for the perfect slot. Is it more beneficial, in your opinion, to wait for the perfect shot, or is it more beneficial to throw pucks at the net and see what goes in?
Take the risk and see what happens.
Because I will watch countless games from the 90s when I think they did shoot a lot more at the net than they do now. And half of the goals are just these goals that we're just like, how'd that go in? That's amazing, because they just shot it. But so just a side note.
There's a risk with that, and I think that's kind of why I've been going back and forth, because you need to wait for a good shot so you don't risk that messy rebound and a turnover.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you do take the shot, that
it
rebound
could go
could
in.
be picked up by
Yeah,
one of your
and
guys and easily get slammed home.
Depending on if the goalie's a rebound kind of goalie, because some are just, take and hold it. So you never know. But yeah, so, and then we also wondered what you thought about, is it more shoot in college than it is passing? Mm-hmm. Because we've been noticing that a little bit too. And because we're kind of newbies to the college circuit and like actually keeping up and watching it. Just wanted to know what you think. But yeah, so we picked up...
but I digress.
So we picked up Taro Hirose and Ryan Kuffner, and let us know what you think about them. What do you think about, the Red Wings development so far? Of course, we've got our guys in Grand Rapids, and we've got our guys in Toledo as well, some of them. So I think it's great going forward.
It is, yeah. And I think we'll know more as training camp comes around too in September.
And the off-season. And off-seasons are so important. The summer's really important, and I think it's going to be... I think this is the upswing of the rebuild, because we went from but I think all the pieces are coming together. We're not going to be there yet, but
they're anticipating though, because Croner is 38, so I think they're anticipating him leaving. They've got to fill those slots and find people that they trust.
Yeah. So anyways,
he's telling me to shut up. So.
I kind of was.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
You didn't hear it. She said it though.
I didn't say it.
Anyway.
So so that's what we think. Look up those two guys. Tell us what you think about them and where you think the Red Wings are going. Thanks for watching. Share our videos. Like us on Instagram.
All the social medias.
Yeah, all that stuff. We post it down below. And if you have any requests for what you want us to talk about, let us know. If you want us to do more YouTube lives, let us know.
Yeah.
And that's now the end of the video.
Thanks.
Thanks for watching. Bye.